Good morning, children. You have already studied about tens in the last class. So today we are going to study hundreds. So before we study hundreds, we will revise a little bit of the portion tens. See, children, here I have made 10 boxes. Okay, out of the 10 boxes, 3 are colored orange and 4 are colored blue. So I'm going to write the fraction of the orange one. All of you know how to write this. It is 3 out of 10. Total there are 10 boxes. Out of the 10, 3 are colored orange. So orange is 3 out of 10. 3 by 10 is a fraction. 3 is the numerator and 10 is the denominator. If the denominator of a fraction is 10, we call it as tens. Can you see the difference in the spelling? It is THS. So, if the denominator of a fraction is 10, we call it as a tens. So, this number becomes 3 tens. Okay? This 3 tens, children, we can write in decimals also. That means you can write it using a point. So how do you put a point? The first step is you write the number 3. Okay? You write the numerator as it is. Then you count the number of zeros. How many zeros are there? There is only 1 zero. So from the right, you put a point here. Before the point there is no number, so you can put a 0. So this becomes 0.3. Okay? How do you check whether your answer is right? You just count the number of zeros, 1 0, and after the point there should be 1 digit. Come here, children. The color blue. Blue is 4 by 10. This is also a tens because the denominator is 10. So this time it is 4 tens. How do you write 4 tens in decimal? You write the number 4 first. Okay? And then from the right side, you put a point. So this becomes 0.4. I have written here 0.4. You can have bigger number in the numerator also. If you write 16 by 10, so it is 16 tenths. And how do you write it in decimal? First you write 16 as it is. And then you count the number of zeros. How many zero? 1 0. So, and from the right, you come and put a point here. So after point there is 1 digit, that means there is only 1 0. Okay, and this number is 1.6. You can also write it as 1.6. Next, I have written a slightly bigger number in the numerator. This is 243 by 10. So what is the rule? You will first write 243. From the right side you will count and put a point. So where did you put the point? You put the point here because you have only 1 0. So after the decimal, there is only 1 digit. And how do you read this? You read this as 24.3. Okay? So children, today we will start the hundreds now. Now children, this is clear that if the denominator is 10, it is a tens. So who is 100? Who is a hundredths? Now you can say that if the denominator is 100, then the number will be a hundredths. So let us come to this part. Here children, this is also a grid from your copy. There are 100 small boxes here. Okay. And I have colored these boxes. This is pink, this is orange, and this is purple. Okay, so let us first come to the pink one. Let us count and write what is the fraction here. So let us first count the pink one. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and here 3s are 12. Okay. So here there are 12 pink boxes, and out of that, out of 100, there are 12 pink boxes. Total is 100. and from the 100 there are 12 pink boxes. So these 12 pink boxes, how will I write this in statement or in words? How did I write here? Do you see? I wrote here 3 tens. So here what should I write? I will write here 12 hundredths. Okay, now I think this part is clear. So this is 12 hundredths. Remember the spelling. It is THS. Okay, 12 hundredths. Let us come to, okay, before that let us change it into decimal. Let us change this into a number with a point. So what is the first rule? First rule is write the numerator as it is. Okay, then count the number of zeros. How many zeros are there? 1, 2. From where will you start? You will start from the right side. So 1, 2. Where will the point be? The point will be here. There is no number on the left side, so you can write a 0. Even if you don't write the 0, the answer is correct. Okay. And what is this number? This number in words will be 0.12. Okay. So here you are studying a new thing. The new thing is that after the point, you will not read this as 12. It is not 0.12. It is 0.12. Okay, you will read this as digits. Now let us come to the purple one. Let us count how many purple ones we have. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. That means total there are 25 purple squares. Okay. So 25 out of 25, out of 100, there are 25 purple squares. So how will we write this as a statement? It is, or in words, it is 25 hundredths. Why hundredths? Because the denominator is 100. And we will convert this into decimals. So how to convert this into decimals? Now I think it will be very clear. What is your first step? The first step is write the numerator. You write it as it is. Then count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 2 zeros. Start from the right. Okay, don't forget. Don't start from the left. Start from the right. So 1, 2. How are you counting this? 1, 2. So 1, 2. Point will come here. Okay, and you can put a 0 if you want. And how will I read this one? You will read this as 0 decimal. You can use the word decimal also. 0.25. Okay. You can have bigger numbers in the numerators. Let us have bigger number. Say, okay, let us do this orange one first. 1, 2 on this side. 1, 2, 3. That means there are 6 orange ones. So let us come to the orange ones. You have 6 in the numerator and below you have 100. Okay, 6 out of 100. So how do we write this? It is 6 hundredths. 6 hundredths. Right? And now let us convert it into a decimal. So what is my first job? My first job is to write 6 as it is. I will write the numerator. And then I will count the number of zeros. 1, 2. So 1. Where is 2? I don't have a digit here. So what will I do? I will put a 0 before. Remember, the 0 should come on the left side. Okay. 6. So I have put a 0 on my own because I did not have 2 digits. And I will put a point here. Before point, you can put a 0. So my answer becomes 0.06. Okay, let us see one more like this. Say 9 by 100. Okay, so what will I do? I will first write 9. Then I will count the number of zeros. 1, 2. Do I have 2 digits here? I don't have. So what will I do? I will put a 0 before. I will put a 0 before. Okay, and then I will put point. Because there are 2 digits here. So after the point, there should be 2 digits. So my answer becomes 0.09. Now let us come to how to place these numbers in the place value chart. Okay, last day also you have studied a little of the place value chart. So today we will just revise again. Let us start with a whole number. Say I have a whole number 9702. All of you know how to place this in a place value chart. So 9702. This is the ones digit, tens digit, hundreds digit and the thousands digit. So I'll start with 2. So this is the ones digit, the tens digit, the hundreds digit and the thousands digit. Okay, this part you have already studied till class 4. Even in class 5, the first lesson, you have studied the place value chart. Okay, for the ones, 2 has the ones place, 0 has the tens place, 7 has the hundreds place and 9 has the thousands place. But children, in this lesson, we are dealing with numbers with decimals, numbers which have point. Okay, so what will we do if we have decimals? So now let us see, you have a number 3.67. So here the number which is before the point, this is a whole number. Okay, and the number which is after the point are fractional numbers or decimal numbers. Now the question is where to put the point. So first see how the place value chart is made. Okay, this part you know how to make. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Okay, like that you know how to make. This time we will also have a right side. After this point I have placed a small gap. This is for the decimal point. Okay, we have to put the decimal point. After the decimal point, the first house is the tens house. TENTHS. Okay, see the left side. It is TENS. But the right side is TENTHS. Then the next is hundreds. Here also HUNDREDTHS. Here thousands. THOUSANDTHS. All THs will come on the right sides. You can have next will be 10,000s, 100,000s. Okay, everywhere the THS will come. So now I have to put this 3.67 in the place value chart. So what will I do? I will first come to this point. This point I will put here. Because now I have to divide the numbers on both the sides. Okay. This 3 will come to the left side. Okay. It has the place ones. And 6 and 7 will come to the right side. So 6 will have the tens place and 7 will have the hundreds place. Okay. Now let us write one more number. Say 47.006. So what will I do? I will put the point first. Okay. And in the ones place, you first let us write the whole number. 7 and 4. So 7 has the ones place. 4 has the tens place. Now we will come to the ones which are the decimal numbers or the fractional numbers. So this is 006. So 006. 0 has the tens place, this 0 has the hundreds place and this 6 has the thousands place. Okay. So children, when we practice a little more, it will become more clearer. So thank you.